And hello, folks. Take 12. All right, my sister picked up my mother. She's getting her therapy for dementia. So I'm happy I don't have to change another shirt. Okay, folks. Today we are talking about the resistance. Okay. That's the people in California, normal people that has to fight all the evil empires, the democratic people, panels, advocates, I forgot the other word, activists, and stuff. Okay, we're going to talk about the resistance. Okay, we're talking about the resistance. This will be all listed down below. It's like where liberals and socialists are going and saying this is the things that keep us normal people normal. Okay? You know, we're not crazy. We're not goofing around. We're not doing weird things to small animals or children. Okay. If you want 2A news, see what the anti-gun laws and what's Biden doing to take your guns away and try and put you in a concentration camp. You want to check out Guns and Gadgets. See what the evil Democrats are doing. All right? Nazi, Democrat. If anybody says, oh no, we're not that kind of Democrat, kick them in the nads. Don't be fooled. Check out the Ungrateful Peasant, Wayne G. Thank God he escaped from the West Coast. Now he has to survive. Where the hell? Oh yeah, Tennessee. Good luck. Remember, nothing is normal anymore. Trust no one. Do not, you must comply. You laugh in their face and say no. And make sure you check out Michelle Mittens Prepper Veteran. 916 subs, 210 videos, 75 shorts. She has a real bad trouble in Michigan. Oh dear Lord. I tell you, there's so many bureaucrats, perverts, activists, advocates, and panels. Okay, it may be a red state. It's turning purple, and you might lose your kids and your guns. So check her out. Okay, first thing, the resistance. People living on the West Coast. We are fighting, normal people who wants their freedom are fighting the evil forces of the empire. The California Empire and its subsidiaries, Oregon and Washington. That's Western Washington and Western Oregon. Okay? The resistance. You believe in family. Okay? None of this weird, stuff they've been preaching. You have values. All right? You don't do all sorts of weird things. You've got common values. You have faith. Doesn't matter if you're Christian, Buddhist, Muslim, Jewish, you have faith. And without faith, you don't have logic. Without logic and faith, you do not have society. Okay, if you only go 100% logic, go look at college campuses. Okay, you have 100% faith, go look at Iran. Okay, number 4, honor. Okay, first, honor of family and clan, not military, because God, I don't know what the hell military is doing. All right, you have to have honor. 5, true identity. A lot of people says we could wear identity as clothes. You could be male or female, or you could be black, white, Indian, and you could be any race and color. So if I wear blackface, I'm considered African American? No. Okay? True identity. You may take parts of the culture and infuse it with your culture. That's not a problem. But you cannot tell, like, I am a Zulu warrior and a woman. Okay, people are going to look at you like you're nuts. That's the problem with gender identity. It is a mental illness. It is not also political. All right, when you add ism to it, it's no longer a lifestyle or something else. All right, it's a choice. But when you add an ism to it, it becomes political. And that's the worst thing, because the way I see things, it's swinging way to the right and then swing back to the middle. And then all you woke people going to prison. Or a mental hospital. Take your choice. Okay? Number 6, you have to have community. This is malarkey. What you see on social media, on TV, what the Democrats promote. Democrats are a cult. All right? They are not community. Community, when you share food with people, you know people, you go outside, you help people. Democrats have one thing. They're a cult, like Hitler's Nazis, like Mussolini's fascists. You know, it's a cult. All right? You take anybody and you listen to a leftist, that's a cult leader. All right? Started in the 1820s and 1840s. All right? You cannot have that kind of cult. All right? I had a lot of leftists argue with me, and I usually win. Takes me time, but I explain to them they're yelling real loud, they're screaming, and they're stamping their feet. Once you calm them down and you explain correctly, either by or use a lot of tranquilizers and explain what's wrong with them, you could ship them off to a mental hospital. Okay? Your own research and testing. All right? A lot of people like Flint, Michigan. The water's fine. Until they tested it and the city was lying. The bureaucrats were lying. The perverts, the terrorists, the activists, the advocates, the panel was lying. Okay, do your own research and testing. And number 9, this is most important, rejection of an illegitimate authority. All right. Now, a lot of Democrats are getting worried because old Joe Brandon is losing it. You got to stop peeing in the rose garden, Brandon. Now, we're talking about, next thing I'm going to talk about really quick, I'm going to keep it on 10 minutes, is black racism. Anybody, the panel for reappropriations for African American passed. So any black person who accepts California's reappropriation for slavery, one, it's going to get fought in the Supreme Court, because one thing they forgot in their make-believe world, California was never a slave-owning state. Number 2, if you're a black person and you accept that appropriation from the Democrats, not from the people of California, from the Democrats, you are committing fraud. And I talked to one of my friends. I'm going to get that. What are you going to do? We're going to countersue you for $5.5 million. So you get your $1.2 million and you leave the state. That's a felony. You're fleeing with stolen funds. You and your lawyer are going to prison for the next 20 years. If we don't get you, the Asian community sue the hell out of you. The Hispanic community, a lot of Mexican Americans, will sue you also for $5.5 million. Each person that takes that California reparations will be sued by other minority groups. All right? Go down the line. Oh, and the biggest case is the Native Americans of California. They have casino. They are going to sue you for $10 million. So you take that $1.2 million, says, I'm black and I was never a slave and I'm taking this free money from your taxes. Think again. Okay? You're in state prison. There's an axe killer, a child rapist, and you. Okay? What did you do? I took California's reparation money. Shank him tonight in the showers. That's buzzword in prison. Okay? Because that's a con. And a lot of these guys who are in prison are doing hard time for what they had to do. And then you walk in and like, I got $1.2 million for screwing around. Okay? Think again. That's black racism. And you're going to get sued by every other minority group. So think about it. That's the plain, simple truth. And then if you took the money and you left, felony, flight with stolen funds. And then you got explained to a lot of people, hopefully you're on my jury. It's like, I'm going to always volunteer for jury duty. Your ass is grass. And I'll catch you later. Do something good. Get away from social media. Don't believe the mass media or social media. It's a lie. Get to know your neighbors. Do something good. I go visit old people on Monday at hospitals, nursing homes, see what's going on. Because I know what they do in nursing homes and rehab facilities. Okay, there's only 2 international cartels that runs it here. And they're very bad people. That's why you find a lot of these places looking. Can you work as a manager? Our last one disappeared. Or was missing a head. Or got staked. Only way to kill one of those bureaucrats is drive a stake through their heart. And if it's a vegan bureaucrat, a T-bone stake through the heart. I'm doubly sure I run a stake through the heart and one in the groin. That makes sure it doesn't get up. And I'll catch you later. You have a nice day. And remember, we are in SHTF. Wake up.